Shalom, everyone. So today we will try to address the question, what is the end of days? This is referred in the Torah, specifically in the book of the Rambam, the Mishneh Torah, at the end, as it's brought that the sole occupation of humanity in the end of days will be solely to be busy with the knowledge of Hashem. He brings notably the prophecy in Isaiah in chapter 11, verse 9, which says, "Ve'imale et haaretz yedias Hashem k'mayim leyam mechasim." And the knowledge of Hashem will flood the world like the waters fill the oceans. So that is what's going to be at the end of days. It will be the occupation of the world to be busy with the knowledge of their creator. And all of the technology that we have available nowadays, as internet, smartphones, Zoom, Facebook, Google, Twitter, and all the means that we now utilize in order to achieve greater levels of knowledge, is in fact the means to reach that end of days, that end of the cyclic aspect of our relationship with our creator, which is constantly characterized by these up and downs, revelation and concealment, revelation and concealment. We have now to enter into this new era as we are transiting into the second stage in the Messianic era. And yes, we have already entered into the first stage of the Messianic era, which is characterized by She'abud Malchuyot, that the nations of the world will no longer try to harm the Jewish people. We have achieved that, Baruch Hashem. Now, not only the Noahides are not trying to harm the Jewish people, on the contrary, they are trying to come back to a renewal of that relationship. So that signifies the beginning of the first stage of the Messianic era, which is characterized by the end of days. Days, it's that cyclic revelation and concealment. And we will enter into the second stage, which is what we call the Yom Shekulo Shabbat. De facto, then, it will technically be the end of days, as there will be no more days of 24 hours as we know them cyclically. And we will enter this epoch called Yom Shekulo Shabbat, a day that is entirely Shabbat, which will be 1,000 years of a continuous day that will be all the time day. There will be no more seasons, there will be no more hours, there will be no more time. And days will come to an end. Time will not be a problem no more, as we will enter into this new period where it will be constantly day. That moment will be that everything will constantly be revealed to us, and there will be no more concealment. Now we can all prepare and enter into this transition time where, Bezat Hashem, we can also bring our own lives into the end of days, meaning that we can stop the concealment by increasing in the study of Torah, in prayer, and acts of goodness and kindness. And of course, we are here to allow you to do that. Of course, the Torah study for Bnei Noah has to be in a proper context, in a guided way. That was the problem for the past 2,000 years. That was not guided and in a proper context, and therefore there was many mistakes done within the interpretation of Torah concepts. Now there is this reference, this context where Noahides can learn in a very clear, systematic way in the Noahide Academy. In our next program, the Precious Stone of Help study program, which will start in October 15, or taking our Noahide Theology Master's degree, which lasts for 3 years. And in that context, everyone can study and the Torah in a proper way and bring himself already to this state of experience of the divine as in the end of days.